B.I.G.
Turn my headphones
Classic
up.
shit.
Turn my headphones up.
I'm
Little bit
looking
more.
for a nigga to get some babies.
Hey.
A handful of Weezy,
Hey.
sprinkle of Dave East.
Hey.
Man, I ain't got no type like
Hey.
Jimmy and Sway Lee. But if he can't fuck 3 times a night, piss. I tried to fuck 50 for a powerful hour. But all that nigga wanna do is talk power for hours. Beat the pussy up.
Welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl, hey. It's been a good week so far.
Sorry.
Day. Recording on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
You can't sit with us.
Can't sit with us.
It is what it is. Welcome to another episode of the Teapot. Motherfucking Teapot. Get your tea together. Today's tea is piping hot, sis.
It's a long tea.
It wasn't a lot of things that happened between last week and this week, but when it did happen, sis, we were happy that we didn't record on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're so happy.
It was a lot of stuff we needed to
Discuss today.
cover ground on. Yes. Let's just start things out with the brew. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay, let's go ahead and start brewing this tea up, honey. Now, onward to the first story. Travis Scott knocked Drake out the #1 spot album-wise with Astro World.
H-Town.
It's a great album. I actually like it from beginning to end.
Really?
I really do.
I do, but I don't. Okay, don't judge me. But
Honestly-
Coffee Bean is my least favorite song.
Really?
Yes.
I actually like Coffee Bean.
I can tell. It was hooked to my Bluetooth when I got here.
Hey, it has meaning to it.
It
Don't get
does.
mad at my phone because it hooked up to your car as soon as you pulled in.
I was like, excuse me? I don't want to listen to this. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I like it. I mean, it's a meaningful song, so I won't discredit it for that, but it's just my least favorite.
Yeah. I mean, when you, to be perfectly honest, when you pulled up, I was getting to the end of it because I was listening
Word?
to Houston Fornication.
Oh, okay.
But,
Okay.
okay. Don't start with me. Anyway, but yesterday he offered $100K to anybody. Well, he said he has $100K to obviously spread around to his fans.
Excuse me?
Yeah, hold
Why
up.
you didn't message me? I know all the lyrics.
Listen, Linda. Listen. Okay. So he said that if you tweet him a lyric and your Cash App, that he'll send you some coin. Now, child, if I would have seen this yesterday, I would have been all on it.
Oh, man.
I didn't
What
see it until
lyric
today.
Do he want
Look.
from Birds in the Trap Sing Midnight? Like,
No.
what album?
He said from Astro World.
Oh, I got plenty of.
Girl.
Was I sleeping?
And do you?
Was I Gucci Man sleep? Or was
you
I
sleep.
Was I sleep?
You
or
was
was I
sleep.
sleep?
You was sleep.
Oh, damn.
Like crusted lips over.
Ooh.
You was sleep. I mean, I didn't see it yesterday, which I'm kind of upset about. But when I saw it today, I was like, so Travis, are you still getting out this coin? Because
Travis, you
I can give you a cute
ugly.
lyric. Now, I will honestly say I don't know all the lyrics to every song except for Butterfly Effect because it was out already. Stop it. I know.
You gonna give him the ad lib?
Hey.
Are you gonna give him the ad lib?
Cause I can say it's lit. It's lit. That's on everything.
Yeah.
That's on everything. So I can say that. But I mean, obviously, I told you "Can't Say" is my favorite song on the album.
Your Smite is mine.
And hold up. So no. So okay, my brother. He came here this past weekend.
Kitchen area.
Stop! Don't do him like that. He came here this past weekend, and like I was listening to it in the car, and he was like, "So this is Travis and Akon." I said, "Excuse me." I was like, "That's Don Toliver." He was like, "I don't know who that is." I was like, "Just stop."
First of all, how does he not know?
But now, every time I listen to it, I be thinking Akon. It gives you
Thank
very
you, Mark.
Akon.
Thank you for ruining
It-
songs for us.
It gives you very Akon and Young Jeezy trying to take it easy.
I'm gonna wire your brother's mouth shut.
Convict.
Get away from me. The show's ending right now. That's all the brew we got for y'all. We out.
I'm just saying. It kind of gives you that vibe. But I went ahead and tweeted today, hoping that he could possibly see it and be like, "So what's your cash app? Like, you're the winner." I saw he gave $1,000 to some girl. He gave $500 to some boy. I want to be one of those people.
Travis, you ugly.
You braided up son of a gun. You better look.
Out here looking like Farina from the Little Rascals.
Little
I
Rascals.
hate you. Like, man, at this moment, I hate you.
Everybody want to give away this free coin. I'm here for it.
Everybody want them Travis Scott braids.
Look, this rent, this car note, this electric, it still need to be paid.
See, that's what we was talking about when Floyd and 50 was going in. I was like, I still got to get paid.
Come on, sis.
Like,
Where
so
the
many
coin
people
at?
been trying to give away money. Bow Wow was trying to give money away. I still have to get paid then.
Big Frida was trying to get money your way. Girl, you need to keep all the coin. But
that
success.
money.
But no, he did just come up and say that he was out for papers. I don't know what papers he's off of.
Government fraud.
Maybe.
Because that follow you for, that's a lifetime thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Ooh,
Y'all out here.
I hope.
If y'all out here pretending y'all on Section 8, but you really out here living a lavish lifestyle, they will come for you. You know that lady that did this off topic. You know that lady that did the Black Panther party for her son last year, like went viral?
Yeah.
They got her for government fraud.
See. Yeah, no.
Talking about she
can't go-
couldn't work, but she was working.
You can't go viral, sis, if you...
Government watch everything. If my pretend back is broke, I'm not gonna be on social media.
See, that's just like if you calling to work sick, you better not show up at a cookout or a party or something.
If
You
you-
better not be on no
See,
kind of pictures that's gonna surface.
See, the rules for calling out is you don't post any pictures. You not on social media.
You don't contact nobody that
don't
you work
contact
with.
Nobody that you work with.
No, why? Because you don't need to know my business.
Thank you.
Oh, do you know? Okay, so I did have a friend back when I was in college. She had called in to work, and literally, I don't know why she did this. This was so stupid. But she called in to work, and she worked at the outlet mall, and she went to the mall. Yeah, girl, what was the point of you calling in? That was risky. I don't think they called her, but that was risky. You do not do that.
So you
What?
called to work and then you still gonna go.
Called in to work and still went to work. Well, went near her work.
Out of all the malls, you just chose to go to that specific. Okay.
Girl, I don't get it. I don't get it. Girl, there's plenty of malls out here. You don't have to do it, sis. Don't risk
She didn't
that.
get fired that
Okay.
day, but she probably got fired on her off day.
I don't know if she got see that would have been icing on the motherfucking cake. If you get fired on your off day, what did you do, sis? Anyway, next story. Speaking on, Travis, his good sis, Miss Kanye, had her interview with Jimmy Kimmel. And basically, Jimmy came for that wig, sis.
Jimmy came for that whole entire week. Jimmy basically asked Kanye, so how is it that you told us that George Bush don't care about black people?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you think that Trump cares about black people?
Do
Like,
you
you the
think-
same person.
Do you think Trump cares about black people?
Like-
What's so different, sis?
He had a good...
Hey, Genuine said what's so different.
Kanye had a good one of those moments where, you done fucked up. It's like you got to think about the shit that you just said. Like, I really said
And
that.
and they went to break right after that
They went to
question.
break.
I even I went back to the interview
was not gonna answer
to
that
try to
question.
see if they pick back up to it.
They was probably like, you don't ask Kanye those questions.
This was not on our press list.
This was not on our press
This was
list.
not on our assigned list.
Like,
so,
you don't ask him no questions.
so obviously,
we're not
you know,
gonna continue it.
they went to his creativity and his company and him designing those, you know, that Walking Dead warfare shit. I don't give a damn. He didn't answer the question. So I gave up with the interview. I didn't even finish it. Like,
yeah,
but
I seen after that he did that. This is what he did.
he backtracked. He went to Twitter and said, "Don't get caught up in the media," like all black uncles say, and still didn't answer the question, sis.
First of all, he is notorious for if he ain't gonna answer the question, then he gonna make a whole 5. He like that one person that texts back to back to back to back when they're arguing. It's like every sentence after a sentence. That's how he tweets. And he didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. Like, all you gonna do is tell us don't get caught up in the media. You didn't answer our question. You could answer our question on social media if you were not given the time to answer the question.
You could have gave your answer.
Just saying.
This is your time. You got everybody paying attention to you. This is your time to answer the question, but you didn't. And why didn't you? Because you don't care about us anymore, Kanye. Just say that.
Yeah.
Just say that. You don't give a damn. You got your
we was riding for you when you was broke, telling us that you was in debt. You had a buddy.
Sweetheart. You got your fix-a-flat wife, and you got your beautiful babies, and that's all you care about, and that's fine. But sis, don't sit up here and tell us that we should give a damn about
what the media say.
What the media is having to say.
When you got full platform to say what you need to say.
When you had our attention to say what you needed to say, sis.
He didn't know. Kanye does not know Kanye's own thoughts.
He doesn't.
So
I think he's all
Kanye
scattered.
Does not know the answer to his own question.
No,
like
no,
his question.
like no offense. Does opioids mess with your brain? Brain functionality?
I'm pretty sure it does. Just like
so maybe because he's off of it.
Just like any medicine will kind of mess
probably,
with your brain cells at some point. You know, don't take too many aspirin. You know what they say.
You know what?
I don't know what's wrong with Kanye.
Kanye don't even know what's going on with Kanye at this point.
I just don't. I feel like when he came out with the Yeezus album, that's when we lost Kanye.
I could see that. But I didn't even listen to the full body of Yeezus. Did you?
It wasn't my favorite album.
It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
I really want to say Graduation is still my favorite, hands down.
I agree.
Graduation is still my favorite. And the last album that Kanye actually had me was Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yeah. That was the last album that I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll ride to this shit. Yeezy taught me. Like, whatever. Kanye's gone.
We lost Kanye.
We lost him to the sunken place.
I wish he would come back and be that same old Kanye, but he's like, forgiveness. But you know what? It's so crazy, though. He also said some twisted ass shit, which was he did some, like, I think he did this interview or something where he was talking about that he wanted to fuck all of the Kardashian sisters. Did you see that shit?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
How are you gonna put...
You just embarrassing your wife. And I mean, she's already embarrassing.
I don't.
But you're just embarrassing her a little bit more. Because her hip bone is not connected to her.
It's not connected to her thigh bone. It's not.
You already embarrassed us. She already embarrassed to know. So, like, but he literally...
She already can't put her hand on her hip and dip, sis.
Like, but he basically said, you know, how
It looked like a balloon animal.
He has lustful thoughts for all of the Kardashian sisters.
Okay. I did not see that, but just thinking about it, I'm like, why would you say something like that and say it publicly? Number one. And number two, you know what? See, and this, it's because he don't have a black wife. Because any sensible black woman would have smacked the shit out of him in that exact moment, and that tweet would have been deleted. Mid-tweet, yes. Yeah. He wouldn't have been able to press send, sweetheart, because it would have been gone. like the sensible sense would have been like gone out of his. Oh,
Yeah.
Let's get off of him. In other good music news, Tiana Taylor is leaving her tour with Jeremiah. Now, there's not much on this. Tiana did go live and basically talked about that she was over it and he's really incompetent.
He's
and
a
lazy.
diva.
I believe it. I believe Jeremiah is a good sis. Ever since birthday sex, he's been feeling himself, girl. He's been thinking, oh, I got a cute feature here and a cute feature there.
Sex a long time ago.
Oh, the aunties go up for birthday sex. Have you?
I'm saying us. I'm not talking
of course
about
us. Of course we.
We got rid of the bed. We also got rid of the birthday sex. Thank you.
Look.
We don't want no more beds.
Look, I'm just saying. I mean, have you? I want to say this last, was it just an EP? Because it was like 6 songs. I want to say this last EP that he had. I mean,
he had an EP.
The little cards. It was like, what was the name of that?
Oh my god!
Don't make me lie.
Oh my god! Wow.
Look.
Listen, I don't listen to Jeremiah like that unless it's a big song.
Okay, so I don't either. But again, my brother does. And like when he finds songs and he like sends them to me, I'm just like, oh, okay, I kind of fucks with this. What was that? Damn it. What is it? It was like, because it had his current song on it. That Cards Right song on it. What's the name of it? Damn it. The Chocolate Box. Mm-hmm. The Chocolate Box. When did the Chocolate Box come out? It came out in 2018. Yeah. Mm. So it's 4 songs.
Only box of chocolates I know is Willy Wonka.
You don't even know Forrest Gump?
Mm-hmm. That too.
That too. Jenny fucked him over. Jenny, you a bitch. Forrest couldn't say that shit to you, but I'm saying that shit to you. Jenny, you a bitch for that. Okay? He ran for you, girl. All the way. And brought you some chocolates. A full box. Okay?
Of
chocolates. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, he released, it was a 4-song EP thing. Right? Look, see? Chocolate Box.
Okay, and that can stay in the trash. Rash.
Only 2 out of the 4 songs was actually good.
I'm pretty sure if I listen to it, it'd be 1 out of 4. I just don't like him like that.
I mean, he has not had anything like a full body of work that I can remember.
He was on tour with Tiana Taylor.
I feel like he's a feature artist.
Okay, so literally in the beef I was watching, like listening, she's just like, we agreed for it to be a joint tour. And then he go on stage and he was like, yo, thank you, Tiana, for opening up for me tonight. That is a Pat T. Like, he is T-Rash. Like, that is petty. Like, if y'all already had the agreement that y'all were doing a joint tour together, and then when you get on the stage, he tells you that you're opening up for him.
Well, when you go and look at her flyer versus his tour flyer, putting them together, like, it does look very shady. Because on hers, it says Tiana / Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. And then it says, blah, blah, blah tour. But then on his, it's like Jeremiah and Tiana Taylor and friends.
See, that's so
it's like, okay, girl, I see what you did here.
I mean, but like, Jeremiah, who you gonna get hype?
Nobody. My thing is, how is somebody opening up for you, sis, when honestly, and not to say this, but I feel like Tiana is hotter than Jeremiah because, like, at least she's going to dance and she's going to sing, and I'm going to get a little bit of entertainment value. Jeremiah is gonna do the same thing that I would possibly get
All
at
R&B niggas do, like
a
Trey
Trey
Songz.
Songz concert. Yeah, high five, bitch. You just gonna walk around stage and pull your shirt off.
Yeah, at least Trey Songz had dancers.
And I don't even think Jeremiah will pull his shirt off. I ain't never seen this nigga with his shirt off. I don't think
Jeremiah got dancers. The thing is, though, Jeremiah is very hard to work with because you remember, like, 2 years ago, he went on tour with Party Next Door, and when they were at the Dallas show, he took too long to get off stage. Like, he was supposed to have been done with his set, and he decided he wanted to do a longer set. So him and Party Next Door ended up getting into it, and they ended that tour. Like, they ended the tour.
And I like...
Supposedly, he had, like, a doppelganger and all the other stuff. Like
a doppelganger?
Yeah.
Wait, a Jeremiah doppelganger?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sis!
Like,
hold on.
Party Next Door was like, he was not with the fake shit.
Ma'am. So you went and found your lookalike and decided to bring them on stage. For why, sis? Yeah, it's cute for a quick pick, but I don't. You know what? See, and this is why I don't go to anybody's concerts except somebody I'm gonna be fully entertained by.
I mean, I really want to go to the Tiana Taylor. I mean, even though I'd just keep that same energy EP.
I'm sorry.
It was an EP. Yeah. It wasn't an album.
I like Seven a lot better than I like KTSE.
I mean, I like them, but like, it's not that long of songs. They're like interludes. It's like that Justin Timberlake interlude that you always want to be a full song, you know?
Yeah. I get that. I still haven't listened to KTSE except that one time when we was in the car and you played it.
Work that cat.
You say I heard work this cat, pussy.
Junie, work that cat. Pussy?
No. She said, I want to go to Pussy Palace. Yes, Junie. I was living for Junie in that moment. Junie, she said, I want to go Pussy Palace. She said, no.
You say cat, Junie. You say cat.
Meow. Well, how does the cat go? Meow. Girl, Junie said, I want to say pussy, mama. I'm going to say
she
pussy.
Was like Petunia's Pussy Palace. Kids pick up
she said pussy so many times in that time. Yes. Like in that video. She said it. And Junie probably was like, girl, Pussy Palace sounds like a fabulous place. I wanna
Is it like her McDonald's palace? Like
girl.
Is it like Chuck E. Cheese, mama?
Pussy Palace sounds like a fabulous place to go. But you know what? I wouldn't go there. No, I wouldn't.
So you wouldn't go to the Pussy Palace?
Not the Pussy Palace. Hell no, bitch. What do I need with a puss? No.
Kitty,
if it was cat, I'd probably think about it.
Kitty.
I hate you. We're gonna go ahead and get to our last story of the brew, which longly awaited and well worth. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki the Harajuku Barbie.
Nicki the Ninja. Nicki the Barbie. Like, I don't even know why these hosts bother at this point. Like, give it up.
It's me. I win.
You lose. So, Nicki. Oh my God. St. Nicholas came to town, and sweetheart, she was dishing out all the tea. She said, you know what, sis? You get a gift. Safaree, you get some cold, sis. Like, this was a good, real interview. I don't know what kind of weed that Nicki smoked before she walked into that damn room.
I think she smoked, but she was also really tired. And you could tell when she was doing the interview on Hot 97 with DJ Flex, she was just really tired of the backlash. Like,
well, let's start from the beginning. So Nicki comes on with Flex, Funkmaster Flex. Apparently, they've had some beef in the past because he said some shit about her that she didn't like, and they were basically getting back, basically getting the barbs off of him. I think he just honestly got tired of the barbs, clapping at his ass ever so often. Because you say anything back about Nicki on Twitter, the barbs, it's like they just stay in that hashtag. They stay in Nicki Minaj hashtag and just sit there and just wait for something negative to come up so they can clap at your ass. Same with the Beehive. But I think honestly the only reason why the amends happened was because he got tired of that. So that's why she was like, yes, I'm saying it on air. Things are fine with me and Flex. I was like, all right, for now. Because, anything could happen from now and
Ain't
there.
Nicki a Sag?
She is. And, I mean, and we'll get in that in a minute. we'll get to that in a minute. Because, like, when she goes through the whole thing, I will kind of explain how I see the Sag trait come out. So, they didn't speak on the album as much as I thought they were going to.
No.
But that was on her own accord. I mean, she did talk about, why she holds so much weight to women writing, which honestly, I'm going to go ahead and give my apology now, sis, because I don't want no smoke. I know we did that episode talking about Cardi versus Nicki, and we knew damn sure that Cardi probably don't write her own shit anymore. But Nicki, since you got so defensive about you writing your shit, I know for a fact that Nicki is definitely writing her own shit, because this is the Sagittarius that I'm talking about. There is always that one thing that if somebody says about you and you know damn sure, like, nah, bitch, I got this shit under wraps. This all me. They will protect that shit. And when he said, so look, what about Safaree, so is it true, you write your stuff? And she started going in about that shit and said, you know what? Let me call up this person. They don't even know I'm calling. Called him up so she could clear up the Safaree rumor and said, so what was Safaree? He was a hype man. Like, he even digged in the trash and grabbed my rhymes. I was like, oh, girl. Clutch pearls. It's like,
my thing is,
we already knew sis was just a hype man.
I mean, we already knew Safaree was a hype man. I already knew Safaree was probably lying. He took it back. Like, he took it back. You know what I mean? Like, he did a lot of vicious stuff to her in the beginning after they broke up, and you could tell. Like, he was just doing a lot of shit to her. And then
that's that age-old saying, hurt people hurt people.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, he was just being real nice to Nicki, like. But I mean, hey, and Funkmaster Flex was really going in on those who don't write, and he started talking about that reference track that
surfaced on Drake. He was pulling
lot.
And Kim, he was pulling a lot at straws because he wanted her to talk more towards Drake and more towards Kim, and she kept pulling it back towards herself. She was like, no, this is what I went through, and you can ask Meek, you can ask Wayne, you can ask anybody else that I worked with and see that I have put this time and this effort and this grind into my own shit, which honestly is probably why everybody is saying that this album is a lot better than her past shit, because she actually sat with it rather than giving us a fucking remix on an album that you had before. So I mean, I haven't listened to Queen all the way through. Have you?
No. I mean,
and I just think
a little project
that's because we have our project going on, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But the little bit that we have heard of it, I mean, I'm okay with it. I actually like it.
Yeah, it's an album that I would keep. I mean, I didn't play the Pink Print so much. And not saying that wasn't a good album, because she had just broke up. Like, they had just broke up. So, like, you know, if he was going through a breakup at the time, like, oh yeah, I could listen to Nicki, you know, cause she being all emotional and stuff.
Yeah.
But like that ain't.
I mean,
I like
that
emotional Nicki, but
that
I
whole
like
breakup music thing, like breakup CD thing, is better for R&B artists.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel like when a R&B artist or like a singer breaks up and or has like heartbreak during their album writing, the writing is so much better. Why? Because you're so engulfed in that, and you can bring that emotion more. Being a rapper, I don't really think you can bring that to the table.
I mean, I think she kind of
Right.
brought some of the emotion in some of the songs. Not all of them, but in some of the songs.
I didn't really like that album
But
anyway.
it wasn't my favorite album.
It wasn't.
It was okay, but it was
I like
not my
Trini
favorite album.
Girls. Trini Them Girls. I love that song.
Yeah,
And I like Big Daddy.
yeah. But
Except for the next part.
I
No shade.
like remember when we was talking about the whole Nicki versus Cardi thing, and it was like we were saying it's a double standard. Like we want one female to be on top, but like there's a multitude of different men that are on top when it comes to rap. Like
Yeah.
you got your MCs, you got your lyricists, you know, like you just got your straight rappers.
Well,
and I like
that's
I still
why she
feel
said
that way.
that Jay-Z. That's why she said that Jay basically told her that everybody's going to hold her to a higher standard, because she came in when there was no female rapper.
Yeah.
And like she came and she had that spot and she was so hot with it. I mean, of course she did that crossover thing that kind of like dropped a lot of people off, but she was trying to gain more followers at that time, and she was still trying to find her place as an artist. And but you know, when she got it and got to it, like now, like can't nobody take away the grind that Nicki had when she first came out. That was a hustle. Now everybody's saying now and playing in her comments and mentions and shit, talking about, you know, Cardi's coming for the throne or Azalea's coming for the throne. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
or Remy's coming for the throne. Like,
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
you already have a place. Nobody's going to necessarily knock you out. So just, you know, keep working, keep grinding. Well, there was more things that came out in that interview, so we can move on to that. Nicki outed her relationship with Safaree. I mean, we already knew that it was pretty tumultuous, that it was pretty hectic, that he was probably like a hangers-on type of dude.
I mean,
especially since
she kind of went back all the way through that relationship. Like he didn't want to work.
yeah, oh my
He
God,
didn't support her dreams.
girl,
Yeah, girl, you should have left him.
that was so real in that moment. Like when she said, "Oh, his mama and his sister and his aunt was talking about that. My dream was irrelevant. I don't want to work. I'm not doing anything with my life." That sound, and him talking about he went to work. Her talking about he went to work one day, and then quit.
And then she was just like, "I got us.
I got us." That is such a black woman thing that I was like, that cannot be made up. That cannot be made up. How many nowhere ass niggas do you know that'll sit up here and go and sit up here on the fucking couch, act like they can't work a fucking job, and let their girl support them?
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of men out there. It's a lot of men that don't hold their own weight.
You don't want to do nothing.
You don't want to do nothing. You're not trying hard enough.
You want to sit in the house
or
and watch TV.
you just comfortable in the place that you're in.
And I don't understand that either.
I don't understand.
You don't
why
want things
people,
to change for yourself. You don't see a better future for yourself.
like, it only goes up. It only goes up if you chase the dream.
Yeah.
If you just sitting there, then it don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere. But that is such a, that's love. Like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm still chasing my dream, but I got us.
Oh, do you know that's how I knew I was in love with one of my long-term boyfriends. Like, I knew I was in love when I started being like, okay, it's fine. I'll spend my money on you.
Yeah.
My money on
My
you.
money, my coin.
On
I'll
you.
work
And
for it.
shit that you know that you can't reap the benefits of. Like,
Money that you know you're not gonna get back.
that you're not gonna get back. That's how you know you in love with somebody.
Yeah.
You be like, oh, it's okay. I have this.
Yeah, like I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you stressed out? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I got us.
I got us.
That's how you know
That's
you
love.
in love.
That's
love. But that later led on to some tweets of them back and forth. He was talking about that none of the shit that she said was true. He said, of course they had, had a bad relationship. There was even a point in time when she had stabbed him, which I also believe. And TMZ came with some receipts, and he said keep her from going to jail. He said that, he tried to kill himself, which, you got to protect the ones you love. At least he wasn't a bitch at that time and been like, no, she stabbed me. Because, that would have been some real bad shit. But, I mean, at that, yeah, of course he was going to keep her from going out like going into jail because she's supporting him. That's his meal ticket.
TMZ said this happened in like 2014. So
I believe it, sis.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Nigga make you bad. You be like, nigga, I will cut you.
I will slice up everything.
Yes.
Nigga, I'll do the moonwalk in your Jordans.
It was probably them prostitutes she was talking about.
She said that he stole her credit cards and was paying for hoes.
Prostitutes. And yeah.
Which Funk was trying to bring out more details on.
She was like,
let it go. Let it go. I said what I said and let that be it. I'm not going into detail. But that's also another Sagittarius trait. We will hold on to some shit until we're blue in the face. And then when you get tired of it, you just let that shit drop. And you know what? I hate that about myself because, like, you can see that it's wrong in that moment, but you be like, the good in you and the optimist in you will be like, you know what? I'll let it go.
So the good
I ain't gonna bullshit it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bullshit it. But then it pisses you off.
And
then the other shoe drops.
I mean, it's kind of crazy, though, because she's just like, she was kind of going in on a lot of personal details about her life. So does this make you admire her more because of this interview, though?
The realness of her, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I can honestly see myself in her shoes.
Right.
And not saying that just as a fan speak. I'm saying that as personal notice because I have been that person that has paid all these motherfucking bills for my nigga and not reaped any kind of benefits from it. I wasn't even living with the nigga at that time. Ooh.
Yo,
you mess up your credit. You mess up your shit for another nigga.
Yeah,
I've been in that same spot, sis. I've been there. So that's why I was like, that had to be real. And that was before she had like her ultimate glow up.
Yeah.
So
she was saying they only had a mattress on the floor.
Yeah. What? That is love. I'm living with you and we got our whole mattress on the floor. That means that you don't have a couch. That means your TV is probably on some boxes.
If they even had a TV.
If you had a TV. If you had internet, boo-boo, you better use that hotspot to watch something.
Yep.
Ugh.
I think that's love.
That's
but
real shit.
She also alluded, like, during the whole thing that, because she said in Barbie Dreams that Meek was still in her DMs. And she got asked the question, would you get back together with Meek? She kind of blushed on that. She didn't really say yes. But she also said that, Nas had said that he was still in love with her. So, Nicki, don't do it, though. Don't do it, sis.
Make him come to you.
Yeah, like, don't do it.
Make
Even
him
though
come to you.
she did say that he did apologize. He did apologize to her.
Another thing in that also, Flex knows a lot more than he put on in that interview, because he was like, so do you mean, oh, maybe I should have put that in as sugar. Anyway, he said, he was like, do you feel like because you're, Nicki Minaj, that it puts a lot of strain on the relationship to where a dude, he's probably going to mess up? And she was like, that does not matter. You know who I am. If you know who I am and you're going to accept this role, you accept this role with pride. Right. You don't step into this role and then act an ass because you see somebody hitting on me. You know I look good. You should have enough confidence on me to be like, I'm not hitting back at him.
Right. I mean, because it's an industry of guys. Let's go. I don't know how.
She's a female rapper in a dominated male industry.
Yeah.
2 Chainz want her on a song. Drake want her on a song. Wayne want her on a song. Khaled want her on a song. Everybody that she listed in Barbie Dreams want her on a motherfucking song. You just gotta boss up and be like, that's still my girl at the end of the day.
My girl at her getting
my girl getting paper.
She getting those.
She getting money.
She getting that money.
She's a whole brand. So that's why when he was talking about, but you don't think, I was like, Flex. I was like, Flex. I was like, yeah. I was like, he probably knows some people that told, like, that Meek knows, that told him like the deal on why they broke up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, don't try to push Meek's wrongs to be rights. Honey, he did wrong.
Yeah, he did wrong.
You should be confident in yourself.
If he was wrong, I wouldn't be right.
Hell, because you know for a fact, and this is just my opinion, you know for a fact that he probably did something with some other bitches out the fact that he thought she was doing something with other niggas.
Yeah.
And my thing is, if you think that, leave. If you think that, be gone. Yeah. That mean you ain't worth my time.
But and don't do it, sis.
But
just
don't.
No, Nicki. Just keep going on.
I like them together, honestly.
Back in jail the next week. Go on,
but I like them together though.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I was team Nicki and Nas.
Nicki and Nas was good though.
I was team Nicki.
That's because Nas looks.
It was
good.
like the ultimate. I was like, yeah.
Yes, that's because Nas looks good.
I was like, yes, I'm team Nicki and Nas.
That would have been cute. Other Nicki stuff. I guess we can just
Nas
hit on the
Minaj,
other stuff.
You know, that's what it would have been.
That is cute. A Nas Minaj.
Yes.
Yes.
Minaj, you know.
Anyway, we can just hit on the last stuff. You know, Nicki and DJ Self got into it. Apparently all of this is over. I'm not getting a drop, apparently. And then it turned into Nicki against the cast of VH1's Love and Hip Hop.
Yo.
I don't understand. First of all, with that whole fallout, because 9 chances out of 10, y'all already know the whole rundown of all that. If you look on the Shade Room, it can give you more details. But DJ Envy was in his whole light skin feelings about she can't, if she gonna say that and say that she got hitters and give a threat, then we ain't gonna play her stuff. We not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Girl.
I don't like DJ Self. Like I said earlier today, if you are already hit your midlife crisis and you're in anything called the Creep Squad, like, give it up, bro. Like, you too old to be playing games.
All
too
old uncles.
You too old.
Out here playing games with all these girls on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes. And then it's just like people from, like, she was talking to DJ Self. She was not talking to anybody else. So then everybody else getting their feelings about how they getting their check. You getting the check.
Exactly.
You getting a check. Why should it matter because she getting her check a different way and you decided to stoop to reality TV to get your check?
And my thing is, she did not necessarily say that everybody that's getting the VH1 check is trash. She said he was trash. You go get that trash ass VH1 check. And to be quite honest, girl, y'all all know that y'all only getting that check to extort your lives. Just talk about this on Love and Hip Hop.
Fake news. Y'all only getting that check to extort y'all fake storylines. Like,
true.
Because none of that, I'm sorry, none of that shit is real. None of it is real.
True.
None
I'm not checking for any Mariah Lynn music.
Because once upon a time, we already knew everybody.
I
was
like
a hoe.
Jessica Dunn, but I think I only like Jessica Dunn because of her storyline.
I only like her now because she has a glow up.
I liked her because she had slapped the mess out of that girl and that was talking about.
I like her now. Like
that had came with. I want to say she had came with.
She had a
Jock.
glow up, and that's the
That
only
girl that
reason
came
why.
with Jock on
Like,
that season.
I like her now because she had a glow up. That's it.
I assume that when she had her baby,
She was gonna glow all the way up.
that she'll just
be quiet.
be quiet and stay to herself.
No, now that the baby's out, it's gonna be mess next season. The drama continues.
Jesus.
But I mean, like, the thing is, you getting your check. So why are you?
Get your coin, sis.
Get your coin.
I wouldn't be upset about getting my coin, girl. You know what it is.
If I had to fake in front of the TV for a coin, I'd do it too.
First of all, people.
You want me to read what lines?
The people that watch VH1 and watch Love and Hip Hop say a lot worse about Love and Hip Hop than Nicki Minaj did.
And I'm guessing they don't read those comments because I be one of the bad people.
Come on now. What? I'm quick for a good hashtag Love and Hip Hop Miami. Hashtag Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Like,
I'm real good
if
on
I
that.
had to be like, okay, so you say I gotta sing Me, Myself, and I, and then we go to commercial break when we cut
and cut. That would be me, sis.
Exactly. Okay, so where my check at?
Where my coin, sis? What?
Mona. Where's my coin?
So am I getting it on
you
the
want
first or the
me?
15th?
You want me to jump over this table and miss her and throw this drink at her?
So when is the direct deposit going to hit? After I throw my purse at this person.
And I mean,
when is the
DJ
direct
Self
deposit?
ain't the only one that's getting it. That tweet could have been also aimed at Safaree ass. He on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Hollywood, New
Atlanta,
York.
New York. He's everywhere.
He on every single one of them. Like,
girl, sis.
he done did his Love and Hip Hop rotations. He trying to make sure he stay on all of the storylines without really being in the storylines. Like, yo. And then on top of that, like, out of all of this back and forth with Safaree, meanwhile, he supposedly tweeted today, like, oh, yeah, I woke up to a $300K book deal. Also...
And a hair enhancement line.
And our sis, Azalea Banks, well, she ain't really my sis.
No. Azalea said, you can really go and get a good hair. You know what? Saint Nicholas, I believe that you need to put that in one of your what is it called? Like in one of your remixes, girl. Just talk about the fact that Safaree's hairline is just falling out because the Lord's good graces is not on it anymore. God don't like ugly, sis.
Protect your hairline 2018.
Get
you a...
Your wig is snatched literally.
I mean, a lot
your
of
hair
men
is just
out
falling out, sis. You got yours done by the same person that did Tiger hairline. How Tiger still got a hairline.
Get you a top frontal and make it a hairline 2018.
No. So literally last night before I went to sleep, I saw some little fake it was like a fake skit, but it was for advertisement. Some girl walked into the booth where Safaree was with a damn fur coat on. He had his fur on, and she was like, "Here you go. I brought you a gift. It was some Miracle Drops." She said, "Go ahead and use that for their hairline." Yes, sis. Go ahead and use it for your hairline. Please do, sis. That way they don't have to computer enhance your scalp, sis.
It's just
oh God, I should have introduced myself as the The running back of Safaree's hairline.
What's left of Safaree's hairline?
What's left of it, sis? I am the remnants
Him downstairs.
of the hairline. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
This episode is going to be a smooth 2 hours because we're already an hour in of all this mess. Oh, my God. Well, that is all for the brew. I hope y'all like that tea. Because, honey, we did, obviously.
Yeah. I think that was like the main part of our day, like just literally cracking up.
That was a whole good laugh, honey.
Okay.
So instead of adding sugar, we gonna add a little Hennessy to the tea today, cause Insecure is back, baby.
Anything can happen.
Yes, Insecure is back. My girl Issa and Molly are back living it up. Of course, some of y'all are upset that it's going to be a Lawrence-free season.
It's okay.
But I honestly feel like they're probably going to have like one small recap of him. But I think it'll be at the end of the season.
Listen, I'm actually happy we don't have Lawrence. It's just as real as it possibly can get. Like,
Well,
if I'm any character on Insecure, I think I'm Issa. I am.
You think you're Issa?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm Issa.
Does that make me Molly? No.
You what's her name that got the husband and the she couldn't have the baby?
Excuse me? I am not Tiffany. I am not her. Whatever. I really feel like I am a mixture of Issa and Molly. Like, I'm Issa at some points, but then I'm Molly because I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are your favorite things? Well, since you watched the episode, what are some of your favorite things and hopeful takeaways from this episode?
Mean what you say, what you mean, and mean what you say.
That's what you're hopeful for, or is that your favorite thing?
Like, that's my takeaway.
That's your takeaway?
Like, mean what you, like, do what you mean and mean what you
say. What you mean. Yeah. Like, the whole know better, do better mantra, I would say the same thing. Like, I know they're going to get into it during the season. I just hope that Molly does right by herself, because I had tweeted live during the show, and I was like, seeing her go back and forth with Dro, and where she was like, she got out the bed after they had sex, and she was like, let's figure this out. Are we gonna be friends that just have sex, or be friends that don't have sex? Like, we need to figure it out. And I was like, girl, you didn't make that decision. Don't expect him to make that decision for you. Right. Just because niggas will toe the line. And he did. He said, oh, no pancakes? No, nigga, no pancakes. Oh, so what about us celebrating? You know, we could celebrate and go out. I would have gave him a smooth fuck no. And then he got upset about her asking for her key back. It's my key. You should have just been like, oh, okay, you want the key back? Here you go.
But I don't think Molly actually just really thought about that in the perspective of the whole open relationship.
Is this an oatmeal cake?
Yes, it's mine.
Oh, my God.
Give it here.
You know this is my favorite Debbie snack. Can I have this?
No, it's mine.
Give me half and I give it back.
Really? We can fight right here. Oh, I promise you.
Let's just fight. Let's just fight.
We can fight.
Let's just fight.
Wait a minute. How you gonna find my oatmeal snack? How you gonna find my oatmeal cake?
You got snacks.
That I was gonna secretly open while we was
got
out
snacks and you hold it out. I am upset.
Okay, first of all, that's my snack to match my snackness, in the words of Des.
And it's gonna match my snackness too once y'all eat it.
You can't have that. You on a diet.
Do you know?
Not a try it.
I'm on a try it diet, honey.
No.
Hell, I'm gonna have this. You can't just bring no oatmeal
First
pie
of all,
and not
that
share
was
it.
the last one on my cabinet.
Have you ever heard Finders Keepers?
No.
Bitch, this was on the floor.
First of all, it was in my lap.
I'm about to eat this on
Lap.
air like the eating food lady.
And everybody, when y'all hear us, like when
Oatmeal
you hear us
cakes.
go, you smushing it, stop.
Oatmeal cakes. Let me have it.
No.
You probably got a whole box at home.
No, I don't.
You smiling, so I know you
No,
lying.
I don't. I just want my cake.
I can tell you lying. Stutter, stutter.
Thank you, Joe. Give it here.
You gonna give me a piece?
Fine.
I just want a piece.
Fine. Give it here.
I don't know.
Are we really fighting over oatmeal cake on the air? On air right now.
This is what fat friends do.
You acting like Calvin's bar. Just
I'm wifey. I know you heard about me. I just want a piece. If you don't give me a piece, I'm not giving this back.
I said I was gonna. This don't make no sense. How you gonna hold my own cake for me? Okay.
Because it dropped on the floor. I
First
should
of all,
have been
friends-
a savage and slid it over this
Good
way.
friends be like,
ate it.
okay, hey, this is your cake. Here you go.
I should have did my cha-cha slide
want me to get wifey
and
in here?
slid it to the left
Do you
and
want me
hid
to
it
get
from you.
Do you want me to get wifey in here?
Do you want to fight?
Or not?
Do you want to fight? Here, take it.
Give.
I better get a piece, please.
That don't make no sense.
We got so sidetracked.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I forgot to. You can't just bring snacks out and expect us to stay on track.
I was trying to silently figure out a way to open my snack on the air without everybody hearing me open a snack on the air.
It's too late. They already know about it now.
Oh my God.
Anyway. So
we got hopeful takeaways.
in lieu of the whole know better, do better thing, what is one thing in dating that you know that you have to do better?
Ooh. Okay, so I just have a really bad temper sometimes. I can go 0 from 100 real quick.
So you know that.
Yeah.
And what do you... Okay, so let's add another question to... What are you going to do better with that?
I'm not going to go to 0 to 100
No,
all the time.
nigga. No, nigga. Be specific.
I'm not going to go 0 to 100 all the time, but when I do, I'm going to make it worthwhile.
You have to find a way to keep that under control.
You know, so I decided this year that, like, I was going to get another notepad, and I was just going to write all the angry things that
Just
I
write
feel
your
down.
feelings down.
Yeah, like my diary all over again, like diary 2.0.
Just start it over.
Just start it over as an adult, because I'm like one of those people, like, when I do go to 0 from 100, I don't say anything that I don't mean. Like, I mean what I say in that moment. And I don't care if I hurt your feelings, because I've been sitting with it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cancer thing. But I've been sitting with it for so long to not try to hurt your feelings, that by the time that you, like, I feel like you ignore me and you don't listen to what I have to say, then the 100 comes out. And I just got to go into savage mode. Like people... I don't know. People think that cancers are, like, really sensitive people. I'm emotionally intelligent. Okay, let's just get that straight. I'm emotionally intelligent. Okay. All right. But
okay,
there are a lot of fucking, like, we are very savage ass people when it gets to that point, and it ain't no going back.
So when you say emotionally intelligent, no tea, no shade. But do you mean like
You're
all
right.
of your... Let me not, because I want a piece of that oatmeal pie.
Keep going.
No, we good, fam. We good. We good. So one thing that I know that I have to do better is I have to listen.
Really?
I have to listen. Not saying that I don't listen, but I don't listen all the time. You gonna give me this little rinky dink?
It's not little.
That is a little piece. That piece is littler than Little Bow Wow. Give me.
How are you gonna tell me what to give you? This is bullying. This is a form of bullying and blackmail. And I hope you know that when you go to lunch tomorrow, I'm taking your lunch.
I get free lunch, so you can't take my lunch.
This is a form of bullying.
I get free lunch, so come here.
Your cornbread will be mine.
I'm gonna eat my cornbread. God damn it. Thank you. That's good.
Y'all should see how much of the oatmeal pie he left me with. This is ridiculous.
You had already ate half of it.
I didn't even eat half.
That's a lie.
This is unfair. Telling my mama after this. I'm calling her right
Oatmeal
after this.
pie.
But no, like emotionally intelligent. What I mean by that is, like, I'm aware of how I feel, but I'm really good at reading other people too.
Well, that's why I'm saying that I need to listen better, because just like you're saying, I'm aware of how I feel. That I tend to skip over how my partner feels in a moment, because there'll be a lot of times that I'll get into an argument or something will come up to where, you know, we're arguing and I'm just so flustered that I'll get what I need to say out, that I don't listen to what they say until like they're either in like tears or I'm that kind of arguer. Oh, yeah. Until they're either like in tears or they isolate themselves. Shut up. Or they isolate themselves from the conversation. So I know I need to do better at listening, and you know, the way that I'm hoping that I get better at it is like trying to pick up verbal clues that are given to me, like I feel or I need from you.
I needed my whole oatmeal pie.
There's some crumbs right here. You can have these, sis.
Is that your basket?
Is that your basket? So, you know, go ahead and explain that, because I feel like that's going to be a whole saying for the show. Go ahead and explain it. Go ahead.
So, my new saying, y'all, is that your basket? So, literally, last weekend, basically, I was in the store. I went to Dollar Tree so I could pick up some little snacks to put in my candy jar at home.
Oatmeal pies?
No.
Obviously, oatmeal pies.
It wasn't oatmeal pies.
Continue.
It was the candy jars. So I went to go pick up some little candy, put them in my jars. And, you know, I went to Dollar Tree because, you know, I'll be a little cheap.
Thank you. Everything's $1, honey.
Everything's $1. So I went in there, and there was this black lady. You know, she had her own basket, and she worked there. Like, she was putting stuff back up that, you know, when you get to register, you be like, I don't really want that. I don't know how, because everything $1. And so, I mean, it is. Treat yourself. It's $1. Treat yourself.
Tell them what happened.
Anywho, so it was this little, you know, Hispanic girl, and she was like running down the aisle, and she was just like, la la la. Parents ain't nowhere in sight. I'm trying to figure out whether I wanted some Starburst or if I wanted the now laters to put in my candy jar. I'm over here making life decisions, right?
Okay.
So she was talking to her fellow associate, and I guess the little girl decided she wanted to grab the basket. Like, dead on. She just both hands on the basket. And I mean, like, and dead in that moment, as soon as that girl grabbed the basket, the lady was like, "Is that your basket?" It scared the shit out of me, because I was like, I didn't come in with a basket. like, I was looking at myself like, no, I didn't come in here with no basket. But I looked at the little girl, and her eyes were so big. Like, the lady was staring at her like, Like Diddy and that dude with the fur. Like,
with the fur.
That's how they was looking at
They
each
was
other.
going back and forth.
And the little girl, like, she couldn't even say anything. All she said was, and then, like, she looked at her hands in the basket, and then she was just like, and she took her hands off the basket, and she had a deep thought. She was looking around, like, y'all gonna help me? No, sis, I'm not gonna help you. You should have put your hand on the basket. So when I feel that someone is not in their own place, I'm going to ask you if that's your basket.
So the saying is
that your basket?
Your basket?
Is that your basket?
Teapot sayings. Hashtag. So if you hear that in episodes to come, you know why.
And if y'all hear me say I found my basket, then y'all know where that's where I feel like I belong. If I found my basket. Shout out to Dez for his picnic basket on his bike though.
Oh yeah, he was a whole ET phone home.
He wouldn't even let me ride on the front.
He wouldn't let you ride on the front, Fred. It's okay.
It's okay. Still my friend.
So our next ad henny topic. Speaking of love and hot mess earlier, there was a lot of things that happened on that episode.
There's a lot of people that don't know where their basket is.
They do not know where they belong in life right now. So you got A1 and Lyrica trying to figure out if they really want to stay with each other. Now, honestly, this relationship, I don't know how I felt about it from the beginning, because like when they had their little marriage thing and their mamas fighting all the time and all that stuff.
They got the world's ratchetest moms.
Girl, what?
That Bobby Boss 27 piece, no.
Girl, the fact that her mama, like Lyrica G or whatever her name is, the fact that she was in there talking about, this is your wife, you need to come to her rescue and you need to talk to her and all this stuff. And then A1's mama had said, so you gonna stop talking to my son like that, and threw that cornbread mix right on A1. Girl,
all of those fake dreads. Lyrica said
I did circles.
She was like, your dreads
I did circles around my living room. And when they was coming for each other, she said, your dreads is fake. I was like, sis, we already knew that.
Yes.
Sis, we knew.
From the nail polish, like.
You got these pearls on,
his
sis.
brother was like, you got the pearls in the hair.
You got the pearls, the hair, the nail polish.
He was like, where Floyd at?
Girl.
He gone.
Where Floyd at?
He was like,
that's you know what? The gays are quick to change a cute name into something else and change their whole image up. A1 says, if Lyrica is not where you want to be, go to where you belong. Find your basket. Where I wanna be.
Like literally, he does not like. And then they just. So
I don't
our
think he knows
question
his
is,
image.
if you guys have watched Love and Hip Hop, do you
think that she really smashed Safaree?
Do you think that Lyrica smashed the homie? Did she smash Safaree?
I
am Ray J to this. I'm gonna keep moving my beanie around.
My wig has runneth over.
My wig has went to the left, it went to the right.
My hairline is doing a whole track meet like Safaree's. Like I don't. Oh my God.
They were just going back and forth with each other, like, "Oh, your butt fake, your nose fake." Like, y'all really gonna say all of to this? I mean, y'all really gonna say all of this to each other?
Y'all gonna put everybody's tea out, and that's why he said, "Oh, so fuck these cameras." I was like, "Oh, so in that moment, y'all got real? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
y'all got real."
But I mean,
and it's okay.
Congratulations, sis, Lyrica, you pregnant? Yay.
Oh, congratulations, girl.
Congratulations, you found part of your basket.
Do you think, well, I don't know if I even believe that whole Safaree story, like the whole thing about he accidentally sent her a picture or whatever. I know Lyrica's mama alluded to, didn't you tell me he did this?
And she got mad.
And she got mad. But I mean, just off of her reactions alone, I do feel like Lyrica and Safaree maybe did something inappropriate. Yeah. I mean, but if that's the case, own up to it, sis. Just like Brooke Valentine said,
Mona,
she got a husband and a side nigga. She lit. She is, girl.
Mona
I was
out here writing scripts this year. Yes. She's like, Safaree, wait, I'm gonna give you your biggest role.
No, fuck the damn script. Have you been seeing that screenplay? Bitch, they'll be in the middle of a whole screen, and then somebody for the next scene will walk through and then go to the next scene, and then they'll split to that. I said, ma'am,
yeah.
How does Akbar walk through the party while A1 and Solo Lucci sitting up there?
Thank you.
Just so he could go outside.
Yo, my sister had me dying about Solo Lucci because she went to school with Solo Lucci.
What?
Yes.
You know what? Solo Lucci, and my brother told me that he is from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
But he still looks like a Fort Worth nigga.
Yes. I said that to my sister yesterday. He is the epitome of a Fort Worth nigga. Like, he is rocking Funky Town to the fullest.
He is. He still got the same Funky Town haircut. He looked like he's straight out of Stop 6, Eastwood, somewhere around there, Meadowbrook area.
I was just dying because my sister said I used to call him Sir Nose all the time. She was like, he is so annoying. Yo. And that's when I died right then and there.
Oh my God. It's real.
But I mean, since we're talking about relationships, let's go ahead and dive deep into Lil Fizzle Pop.
Oh girl, she called him Lil Fizzle Pop, and I damn near lost it.
You gotta put the
Fizzle.
Yeah, Lil Fizzle Pop.
Tell the Lil Fizz is here.
Moniece.
Okay, so Lil Fizz and Moniece. This relationship back and forth thing has been going on forever.
When did she ever have the kid? Cause I don't never.
When did she have the kid?
Yeah.
That baby has to be at least.
I'm saying when on the show. When? Cause I don't never.
Oh.
When? No.
I mean, the baby, he mostly spends his time with Fizz in real life, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be like everybody else kid. Maybe they be at their grandma's house while they filming. I don't know. Anyway, Lil Fizz is apparently dating some chick that was best friends with AD but also hates Moniece. Moniece does not like the fact that since they're co-parenting, that he's with somebody that does not respect her. And I mean, I get it. You know, you would want, if you have a child with somebody, you would want them to want your ex to be with somebody that is at least going to respect you.
But she's not respectful.
But Moniece has her own controversy. She continues to talk about everybody, and she does not have a filter. So, oh my God. And when K Michelle said, "That's my birthday twin," I was like, oh, it shows, girl. Mm-hmm. Y'all just as crazy as the other.
Yeah, seriously.
I started to look up their birthdays to see like what the sign was, but I'm scared because I don't want it to be around my birthday.
Well, let's look. I mean, like,
no, let's not.
I'm a look.
But in that sense, do you feel like it really matters who your ex is dating if you're trying to co-parent?
Like, so from my point of view, like, I don't care who you date. Mm-hmm. To be honest, because you can't control who you want to date, but like, as long as that person is like, has the, like, I would want, if I had a child, that person to have the utmost respect and treat my child like they're their own.
Yes. I feel like that's the biggest thing. I mean, I wouldn't care either, but I get the whole respect thing. You don't want them to be disrespectful to you, and then, but on the other hand, like when you think about it, a lot of people that have like baby mamas or baby daddies, like they, you know, automatically, it does not matter who you date. They're always going to have a problem with them up front. Like if they're not long term, you'll never see the benefit of, it starting off bad. Because even Jada said when she got with Will, his ex-wife was so dirty and nasty, and she was like, even like, oh, he was so, she was so dirty and nasty to me. So they both were going back and forth. I don't think that respect comes up front. Like you basically,
no.
You basically have to work that out.
Yeah,
you have to thin that out.
A whole nother person that's coming.
But you don't have to sit up here.
Life.
Yeah.
So it's gonna, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. But as long as that person, like, you can tell that person is a genuine person. They're not in the middle of y'all beef and y'all arguing. Or,
exactly.
Little say so in this ear and little say so in that ear. Then yeah, that's cool. I most definitely wouldn't have no problem with that. That would be something that I want. Like, let us handle our co-parenting together. But the thing about Moise is she's so quick to like call other people bad parents and stuff and talk about other people's kids, and then when somebody retaliates and says that to her, she gets in her feelings and she starts crying.
True.
Like she does it every single time.
True.
Every single time.
And I don't get that part of it, because you should watch your mouth if you want people to watch their mouth. Yeah. You can't be reckless out here and don't think that people ain't gonna give you that same energy.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you mind yours and I'm minding mine,
then we gonna be good.
We ain't gonna have no problems. But if you doing the most, and putting your 2 cents in on shit that don't got nothing
to do with you, then yeah, obviously. Because the problem isn't them dating. The problem is you want her to be okay with your son being around. You want her to be respectful Moniece and all that stuff. But Moniece wants that respect to her.
Like, well, Moniece, she wants that respect to her, but she also don't want him to date because she thinks that he just trying to get payback on her. Which, yeah. I mean, nobody got time for that.
Whatever. Ain't nobody paying attention to you. Honestly, I mean, he probably got lost in the sauce. She probably gave him some ass, and he was just
playing with kittens, and then you turn around and playing with people from Love and Hip Hop New York, like rich dollars. Girl, figure it out.
Girl, she don't know what she doing.
Figure it out.
Another couple that's playing games on that show, Brooke and Marcus Black.
Brooke Valentine.
Brooke. And she's crazy as hell.
She is.
I put this ring on my finger, so we getting married. He just don't know it. Girl, if you don't, no. This is what we not gonna do. You're not gonna sit up here and prance around with this ring and say that we're supposed to get married. But you gave him a damn hall pass.
She did. She gave him a whole hall pass because she was playing games.
So that leads us to our question. If you have plans for marriage with somebody and you see that in your future, do you take a break with that person and basically give them a hall pass?
Ain't no hall pass.
Ain't no receipt.
Ain't no. Your basket is with me. Ain't no hall pass. Like, I can see,
Same.
like, if we broke up, if we broke up, you do whatever you do, and I do whatever I do until our paths return. But I'm not gonna give you no hall pass if we supposed to be working towards something that's serious. Like,
well, this falls into the same lane as I said with Molly and Dre. You can't let niggas toe that line.
Yeah.
When she gave him the decision, like, go out there and sell your wild oats. Okay.
He really sold his wild oats.
That means that I'm gonna come out here and act a fucking fool. That's not somebody you want to marry.
Yeah.
If you wanted to say that, you should have said, hey, let me go. Like, don't leave me on the ledge. Let me go. Like, drop me off if you want to go out here and play stupid.
He basically told her, like, oh, you told me and I ain't ready. I ain't ready now.
That's basically what he did.
Yeah.
He went out there and played. If you sitting up here letting a nigga go out here and play, he's telling you that he's not ready for you. That he does not. I mean, if anything, if you was going to give him an ultimatum like that, well, she didn't give him an ultimatum, but if you were going to make a decision for him like that, then as soon as he popped up with some other bitch, you should have been like, oh, damn, so he really took what I said for real. Okay, well,
Even the other girl should have been like,
I need to decide if I want to be with him or not. You know what? And this is how you know this is scripted reality. Any bitch in her rightful mind, I don't care how attached. I don't care how attached to a motherfucker. If I see you somewhere else out and about with another girl, and this girl is thinking that y'all have a whole future together, but I have a ring, I would have gave you that ring back.
Secondly, let's talk about the girl because he bluntly dissed her in front of Brooke.
She's playing stupid. I don't get that. Oh, this is nobody. Nobody? Really?
I ain't Key Sweat.
Nobody. Girl. I don't know.
No, it ain't no hall pass though.
But you don't get no pass on that.
No, you don't get no hall pass. Like, no, I would never get nobody no hall pass. Then they don't know how to act. You know, like, and then when they finally ready to stop playing games, then they want to come back. No. Go find your basket.
No. Go take your time, do what you need to do.
Walk around Target.
And then if you decide to come back, if I'm not busy, then maybe I'll think about it. But if I'm busy, baby, you can keep it pushing.
I mean,
you can beat feet.
I think she did it out of guilt just because she was doing so much. But girl, you should have just.
But
she could have focused on making things right after doing so much. You get what I'm saying?
I don't get that though. Like, why do you have to apologize for doing the most? He took you to that level. He did. He took you to the level to where you were like, oh, okay, well, break up with her and I'll get back with you. He broke up with her and then, oh, no, I don't want you. Yeah, of course she played a game, but he pushed you to that level. Do you not understand? He played with your emotions and you went ahead and played with him. Not saying tit for tat is good, but she should have went ahead and been like, okay, so you did tit, I'ma do tat, and then I guess I'll take you back. No, you need to be confident on that. Yeah. Either I'm going to let you go and let that be it, or I'm going to take you back and we going to try to resolve it. Yeah. So,
she crazy.
It is what it is.
Crazy.
Let us know what y'all think to any of those questions.
Yeah.
Would you give your man a hall pass? Do you think it matters who your ex is dating in any kind of like co-parenting relationship? Or even do you think Lyrica smashed Safaree? We want to know. Mm-hmm. Send any kind of question, answer, comment to
Hey mate.
No, we not gonna do that 2 weeks in a row. Teapot podcast at gmail.com. Teapot podcast at gmail.com.
Well, maybe I should change it to is that your basket at gmail.com.
Hashtag is that your basket.
Yes. Hashtag
So, and yeah, this episode is going to be like an hour 45 smooth, girl. We're going to move to our last segment and then wrap things up. Spill the tea. So, in other spilled tea news, I don't know if anybody cares, but Omarosa came forth and said that Trump used the N-word. But we knew that, sis. We knows that.
Yeah.
You know, she's supposed to have her tell-all book coming out soon.
Nobody cares.
And she says she has recordings of Trump saying less words. Honestly, she lost all credibility. So
I'm playing the world's smallest violin while you were talking.
The biggest question out of this is, I mean, do we give Omarosa our credibility because Trump is trying to slander her? Or do we just say, fuck it, throw her to the wolves?
This is like a I wouldn't even say 50-50, like a 75-20-25, you know, like fuck you, Omarosa, fuck you, and I mean that from my heart. Fuck
She
you.
literally went from The Apprentice to Celebrity Apprentice to the White House,
Right.
and then all that time you did not fuck with us like that.
No, and all the time you knew he said the N-word then, so
I'm
why do you wait?
pretty sure he said it all the way through.
Yeah, so why do you wait
Even
now?
to your face.
Why do you wait now to tell us that he said it when you were on The Apprentice?
Girl.
You should have stopped fucking with him then.
She waited because she not getting paid by him no more. That's why.
I mean, we all heard the tape of you getting kicked out.
But
We don't know specifically what rules you actually broke, integrity rules that you broke.
mm-hmm.
Like, you know, supposedly they found out that she was recording conversations.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, sis, you can go sit right next to Kanye. That's how I feel. Like,
True.
you can't go sit next to Kanye. You do not use your voice in a purpose that helps us and better us. You waited till the last minute to come out and come clean about stuff that, you know, supposedly was going on in the White House. Thinking that makes us feel any better. Like, we already know shit. They can't even deny the shit when they go to press conference. They cannot say whether he said whether he said nigga or not.
You basically, and not saying that, you know, she did it worse, but you basically Rachel Dolezal us.
Yeah.
You basically did, well, no, she did the backwards of Rachel Dolezal because she is black, actually. You basically did all these things in secret. We don't have no confirmation on her actually doing it. But you went through all of these trials, got all of this money from this man, did not fuck with us like that until you got kicked out, and now you got a book that you trying to sell.
And you know what? It's
So,
and I'm gonna say this for any black person trying to convince me that Trump is anything of what he's supposed to be. Like the pastor that sat with him was like, "Oh yeah, he is so black, pro-black.
He's so like-minded.
If he is so pro-black, tell me why we cannot kneel for the American for like why we can't kneel."
And it's not even.
Why do you keep going for our kind?
My thing is, it's not even for the national anthem. We just want you to stop killing us. We want you to leave us the fuck alone. We want to live like everybody else, right. But nobody is seeing that.
We want lower incarceration rates.
It's a whole peaceful thing. It's not like they're gallivanting through the fucking football stadium, pumping their fists, you know, starting a motherfucking riot. Like, they're kneeling. Mm-hmm. They're kneeling. They're showing their love and respect for the black community. That's all it is.
And we're supposed to be a melting pot, but
you don't want that to happen.
No.
You don't want that to happen.
Instead, he antagonizes every black person that is actually doing something instead of putting children in cages and separating them from their parents. So, like I said, fuck Omarosa. Like, sis, you really can't tell us anything now because you didn't use your voice then. You waited. Like, you got what you want to get, and you thought you was going to get somewhere before they kicked your ass out.
So, answer to the question, we're not necessarily fucking with Omarosa. You lost your credibility, sis. I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah, of course, we're going to help when Trump comes for you. But, girl, we can't believe anything that you say.
I mean, yeah.
We cannot believe anything that you say.
I don't believe anything. I mean, you knew what type of person you was dealing with from the get-go.
From the beginning. From the beginning.
Yeah.
If you were so headstrong on him saying nigga when you was in The Apprentice, if you was so headstrong on that, when he wanted you to be a White House aide for the community, then you should have said no.
Yeah, you should have said no.
You should have said, nigga, no.
I mean, now, I get on the other hand, I would have took it just to try to, like, talk him into shit for the community.
No, I wouldn't have took it at all. You know what kind of person he is. He's not listening.
Yeah, but you know what kind of person he is. But if it had been somebody else that we know that had a voice, and they would have took it, and they would have been like, you know, I took this just because of blah, 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 XYZ. Yeah, but, like, we never knew her intentions from the get-go. Just like we never knew his intentions as being a president. Because all he talked about was other people that he was running against the whole damn time. He never talked about any agendas.
I wouldn't have took it, period.
So...
No, but you at least knew what he was about cultural-wise.
Yeah.
You knew he was not for anybody but his motherfucking self.
I mean...
So...
He's never... I mean, let's talk about it. He can say thank you to all the white people when they do stuff, but where was the thank you for the guy that helped everybody during the Waffle House shooting? Nothing.
There was none. All he does is whine over bitch shit. Whatever. Let's not give him any promo. Fuck him. This was about Omarosa. I'm sorry, girl. You lost your opportunity.
Yeah.
Last thing for the night. Do you want to explain the Facebook post that you saw?
Yeah. So, you know, the last person I thought I want to help was us.
Our
Who
community.
not better to help than our community?
The black people.
The black people.
Black culture.
The black culture.
Okay.
So, you know, I was scrolling on Facebook, like late. I think this was like late Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I see this post, basically, you know, of lighter skin, such as myself. And they're talking about how, you know, us lighter skinned people need to apologize to dark skinned people for our privilege. And I immediately thought to myself, hell no. And this is why I thought, hell no. It seems that we as black people have let white people have a hold of our standards as what is acceptable as of skin color. Mm-hmm. And we don't have enough knowledge as black people to go back to our culture and try to educate our kids about all the beautiful dark-skinned beings before us that did incredible things. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we let the European standards take so much a hold of us that we pin ourselves against each other. And I think that's exactly what they want. They want us to pin each other against each other, and they want us to constantly divide ourselves. But we only hurt ourselves if we don't teach our children. And I heard a lot, like when I was reading the comments, a lot of women were saying like, yo, it's mostly from the men, like our black men, like, oh yeah, I want you if you're lighter, you know, I don't really want to date you if you're lighter, you know, I want my woman to be this certain skin color. And I'm just like, to white people, we all look the same. As soon as they are able to point out a feature in you, we all look the same. And I know a lot of dark-skinned people say, well, I've had X, Y, and Z happen to me because I'm of darker skin tone. Well, sweetie, it still happens to us lighter-skinned people at the same time, too, you know?
And I get that.
It literally, we're not the only races going through this. Because you got to think about Europeans, they spread it every single where. So, you know, we now have this movement of the Afro-Latina and the Dominicans and
everybody's pretty much having the same conversation in their own community.
Right.
And like when we chopped it up earlier before the show, I'm not saying that, you know, light skins need to apologize for anything. I'm not saying that at all. But you cannot necessarily not acknowledge the fact that there are some things that are viewed as, okay, she's lighter or he's lighter, so he gets the benefit of the doubt, or he gets this rather than somebody else of darker skin color, because all of the roles in media will quickly go to someone of lighter tone than someone darker.
Right.
But I'm not saying
And that's
that light skin needs to be apologized
but that's
for.
the thing. Our culture needs to come together and like realize that we are the epitome of everything. Everybody seems to copy off of us. Everybody wants fuller lips. People want to get your tans.
People
like,
want the hips,
people
the
want
waist.
the hips, the
They want to
hair,
dance like us,
and,
talk like us.
And for, you know, like, it's basically pitting our people against each other if we don't tend to learn how to move forward instead of being like, well, I mean, you light skin versus dark skin. No, it should just be black skin. Like, let's just celebrate black skin because we come in so many different shades. And I'm not gonna say that some of us don't get a privilege, because like I said, I personally felt the people that were apologizing felt like they had some kind of privilege. And me, per se, I don't, because I've been through a lot of stuff. Like I was telling you, I've been through stuff where my own kind was like, oh, yo, we don't want to hang with you because you're not black. And I've also been through racist white people treating me some kind of way. My features. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, you know, like, I was saying, I went through this whole thing of when I was younger, hey, I'm black. Then when I got a little bit older, because I was teased so much, oh, yeah, well, I'm mixed. You know, like finding out some family culture and then being like, oh, yeah, you know, now as a woman, I'm just like, I'm black. It is what it is. Like, this is me. Like, it either way it go. You know, and so did my preference as far as it opened my eyes as far as, oh, well, you know, I only want to date somebody my color. You know, I didn't end up really dating people that were my color. I ended up dating a different spectrum of colors, but we fight so hard for like equality and stuff like that. Why can't we try to be equal within ourselves? It start with us. And we get mad because we're not on like darker skin tones aren't on roles, but I've also seen, you know, posts where lighter women come vocal and be like, hey, I turned this down because I feel like darker skin needs to be shown more. And then they go in on the lighter skin person. It's just like, yo, like sometimes I wonder within my own community, what do black people want?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of that.
It's always a lot of what do black people want? Do you want somebody to represent you?
I think now more than anything, it's trying to get to the point to where it's like us as a community, we're trying more to accept that we're all just here to love on each other.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if you're yellow, brown, black. Like, girl, at the end of the day, we all get treated the same.
Yeah.
Bitch, if I walk into a motherfucking store, they gonna give me a dirty look just like they gonna give you a dirty look. And like that, I love the fact that we're seeing all of these like natural hairstyles and, you know, everybody loving, you know, coming out with like Rihanna coming out with her full figure line, and, you know, ASOS having their plus size line, and then Rihanna having her different shade of makeup, and then, you know, everybody's finding this inclusion, and this is what it needs to be about in our community.
Yeah, it really.
We need to love ourselves, because I mean,
they don't love us.
They don't.
They love like, and I always say
this.
They love the culture, but they would never want to beat us. They want the culture, but they never want to.
After when slavery ended on paper, still, whenever you did something else, it doesn't matter if you had one drop of black in you or you was all the way black. Bitch, you had to use the colored only shit.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you still checking the same box that I'm checking.
Right.
So
we still apply for the same jobs. We still check.
They still look at my name the way they look at your name, and then think one thing about me, and then I get into the interview and they think another.
Yeah. Like it happens all the time. Like it's just that automatic judgment. But like I said, like we are a blessing. Like, claim your blessing. Don't be like, oh, it's just because she got lighter skin or she got darker skin. God give you a blessing when he ready to give it to you.
Amen. Hello.
He will open the door when he's ready for you to have what he wants you to have. And that's literally how I've been looking at it now in this perspective. Not like, oh yeah, that's great. But he'll give you what you want. Like, he'll give you what you need when he's ready for you to have it. And just my takeaway from it is just love the person in your skin color. Like, love the person that's a different shade from you. Like, just love on them. Don't automatically think because, hey, she lighter skin, she gonna be snobby, or just because she's darker skin, she gonna be stuck up and angry, or the angry friend. Like, I am the angry friend most of the time.
Ooh, let you tell it, child.
Like,
ooh, speak on it.
Like, I am the angry friend most of the time. I have a lot.
Fantasy, honey.
I got a lot to say, and my mouth don't stop. Like,
she do.
And it never stops. But am I gonna apologize for having light skin? Hell the fuck no, because that would be me apologizing for being black.
For being black, exactly. I get it, friend. So that was a long episode. Long-winded. Long-awaited.
Yeah, it was a long episode.
Was. I think it's because we went off on a tangent with the oatmeal pie thing. Do you got another one?
No.
That was good.
You got the your crumbs.
I don't want them crumbs.
You better eat them crumbs. Your mama said you better eat everything off that plate.
Ooh, I hate you so much.
You didn't even eat that oatmeal pie. I'm still mad.
Is that your basket?
You blackmailed me for my own oatmeal pie. Like, how?
I mean, we can still fight about it if you still upset.
I mean, we can once it's...
Let's go ahead. Let's end the episode right here. Let's do it, fam.
And we out.
And we are out.
Peace.
No, for real.
Oh, but one last thing, you guys, before we go. So, one of our friends, remember I called them my teacups, right? And he's like, he didn't want to be a teacup. He wanted to be a tea cake. So I'm going to make a poll. Are you guys a teacup? Are you a tea cake? Let me know.
Teacups or tea cakes? Yes. Leave us a comment.
Yes. I'm posted on our Facebook, on the gram.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm posted on Facebook.
That's going to be cute.
I'm going to post it on the gram.
I guess it'll be cute or whatever.
Or email us.
Send your emails to teapotpodcast@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud,
all it, Apple, Google, all that.
All of that.
And let me know. Would y'all want me to call y'all my teacups or my tea cakes?
And spread the show around. Let your mama listen to it, your cousin, your sister, your uncle.
My mama can't
Let them know we do curse. Because we do. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so we got to get back to this fight because it's about to be a Floyd versus 50 Cent. So, all right, everybody.
You 50? Because I'm Floyd. Because I'm about to win.
You thought?
What? I got hands.
You thought? I'm Starkeisha right now.
Okay. If you Starkeisha, I'm TT. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go. Bye.